When I was a little girl, I started to love science fiction movies. I still can remember when I was sitting with my dad and my brother back home on the couch and watching every episode of Star Wars. I was thrilled by flying cars, traveling from planet to planet, and living with robots side by side. Today, it seems digitalization and technologies helping me getting further to that world. And many changes came. And there will be many more that will change the way how we live, how we work, and how we communicate. But there's one thing that will never change. What will never change is that we will live together in a society, humans beside humans. And today I have the feeling, even being here at the United Nations, where history is set up, we have the opportunity to do something to co-create the society we want to live in. 4 years ago, I started my social startup that is based in Germany. I employ grannies. They are baking cakes in my bakery and we sell them online. We send them Germany-wide for some customers, even European-wide via DHL. I came up with the idea when I finished my bachelor degree. And when I did so, I started to tell my stories to my family and to my friends. Yeah, my friends were like, okay. And my parents were a bit more honest and asking me, you want to do baking cakes with grannies? Okay, so you really want to do maybe something real? And I was like, okay. So now, 4 years later, I can say that I employ more than 50 grannies. I sold in that entire 4 years more than 40,000 cakes. And this year we are hitting the 1 million revenue reach. So, thank you. So the thing what we do and what is most important about is that we give the grannies an opportunity to find new people, new friends, to have something to do and to supplement their pension. As I can tell many stories how they start working for us and then getting back standing, getting fit, having something to tell, not talking about old history stuff or getting old and ill. What makes it really nice to see what an impact is not just happening in the bakery, but even further. And I can say also that as we are working with different generations, we are working young and old generations on the wider scale, I can also say that it is a question we are driving that is important for all of us. And it is the question how we want to get old, what we will think about being old. And this is the question we are trying to bring further. As we have heard a lot about social entrepreneurship in the last days, I would say again that I think the business model of social entrepreneurship is the future of companies. I truly believe that if we are combining social impact and business in a manner way that the one doesn't exist without the others, I think that will be the solution to bring our society further. As social responsibility is not just important for me as work, I also try to bring that even further. And as I am as an EO accelerator in my second year, I started to open the chair on sustainability. Even next year, I'm still going to participate as an accelerator because I love the learning days and the spirit that's taking place there. I'm also going to be on board to drive that topic even further and to implement it even more. As I would just say to you that I love the outcome of what we have been hearing today, because like everybody was saying, I want to implement the chair. And I was thinking, okay, today I'm coming here and telling you that there's an idea of implementing a chair, and you came up by that idea by yourself. So if you have something you want to ask about or what I did, then just try to reach out. And I'm just going to share with you a couple of thoughts I had before I came here. Some of them are overlapping now, what makes me really happy. And one thing as I said, is that I think the future of business models is going to be social entrepreneurship. And as we are getting taught at the learning days of the accelerator program with the book of Scaling Up, there are 4 components we are taught: strategic, execution, people, and cash. And I'm sure that we should add a 5th. And the 5th is sustainability, or as we can call it, impact. And that will be the opportunity to, even while you're building your business, also think about impact. And as I would suggest, because like as we have Dean just talking about 4 of these social development goals, there are wide varies of understanding of sustainability. I started to have 4 co-chairs in my chair that have different perspective on sustainability. For example, some of them invented their startup Recap. They recycling and reusing coffee cups. And they're working with Starbucks together and implementing their way of sustainability. I also, another founder I met at DEO is someone who started the conference, the Eco Summit in London, taking place since a couple of years, has been to the Antarctic, and that gathering people around me and maybe around your chairs will help to get different perspectives and opportunities to that. And I want to end with one of the thoughts that came up in the number 8 SDG, is the idea about bringing accelerators and GSEA more into EO, and I can definitely say that will be one of the best ideas to do so. I was participating at the GSEA in Macau this year, and I was tremendously impressed by the people who were presenting there. And getting these people with that mindset and that energy onto EO, that would be like the easiest and best way to bring EO to making more impact. So I thank you all for giving me the opportunity as an accelerator to stay here and letting you know what I do, and I'm happy to answer all your questions if you want to reach out. Thank you.